So we're back with another update on the 49 Mercury. I have gone through and primered it. In this case I used Tamiya surface primer, which I find to be the best stuff that there is for priming. It seems to spray out only like about with maybe half of the power of a big rattle can such as this. So it allows you to put a really fine coat on. If I'm doing something that doesn't have a lot of detail, I'll use this Krylon Color Max. I get it over at Lowe's. I think it's $5 a can. It does pretty good of all the other primers that I've seen. It's a little thicker than the Tamiya, and the end result is a little bit thicker. But for a lot of things, for me, it doesn't bother me so much, that thickness. So this is the color I settled on for the Mercury. And I haven't been able to find anything odd except for on each door right along in there is a weird line. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's not in the plastic, it's something that the paint has done on both sides. This one you can see it a little bit more. Right in there. I don't know what that is. I'm not going to get too excited about it. I'm just going to let it roll. So that is, what's that called? Twilight Blue Metallic from Duplicolor. It's one of those body touch-up paints. At the auto store, these go for about 18 bucks. However, we've got a surplus store nearby that sells them for $1 a piece. The only issue is there might only be one can of that, or they might have a bunch of colors that you don't like. But every now and again I stop in there and find a color that I do like, and this one was one of them. It doesn't give the greatest finish coat. As you can see, it's kind of a satin. However, I'm going to be giving that probably 5 coats of clear, and then I'll be polishing the clear. Okay, we're back after a couple days. I have given the 49 Mercury a coat of paint, and it has also gotten its several layers of clear over top of that. All this is lacquer. I like lacquer because it takes a polish a whole lot better than enamel, and it also seems to gas out a lot quicker as well. So I'm going to give this a smell. I can't smell it, so I'd say it's gassed out. It's probably been a good 5 days since it's been painted. And that weird stripe in the door, I can almost see it, but I think it's only because I know that it was there or is there. I can't see it at all on this side. Okay, so as you can see, it's not the most shiny of finishes at the moment. But I'll go through and hit that with, I'll probably start off with 1500 and then drop down to 2000. And this paint is so pretty that I might just go the extra mile and hit it with even finer than 2000 before I polish. Dark colors really take a shine nicely. So here's the hood. I actually remembered to paint it this time. Most of the time I forget to until later, and then it never turns out to be the same for whatever reason. These are those I don't know what they're called, the fender skirts or the wheel well covers. Okay, so I'll get to cracking on the polishing of those here in a little while. At the moment though, I want to give a wash to the interior, and I'm going to do the seats as well. I'm fairly certain that these are the seats that I'm going to go with. I did see some 3D printed racing seats that attracted me, but I don't know that this is really a high-speed modern racer. I'm thinking it's going to be something that was, you know, somebody's hobby racer that they also used as an everyday driver. So here's my paint palette. This stuff here is, I believe it's a Teflon fabric. A buddy of mine gave it to me, and I believe you can get this stuff as like a cookie sheet, I think. I don't know. Anyhow, as you can see, dried paint on there, but it doesn't take much to just pop it right off. There's the paint things. And my surface is ready to be painted on again. I might be making a better one of these. This one I stuck on there with double-sided tape. I guess it's okay, but it's got little divots and stuff in it, and you can see where the tape is not. But what do you hold down something? What do you stick to something that doesn't stick to anything? Maybe that's spray glue. That stuff is tenacious. That'll probably work. I'll have to test it because I've got more of this. Okay, so my palette here is one of those six pot plastic deals that I've got a piece of cardboard covering that so that I can have a flat surface, and over here I could have my divots for washes, which is what I'm about to do. Every now and again I take it upon myself to clean this with a little bit of alcohol, but I'm not going to go crazy. Okay, so whenever that gets filled up, I whip out a piece of aluminum foil, cram it in those divots, get that out of my way. Poke that under there with some kind of intelligent tool, and I'm ready to go again. So if I can find it, there it is. This is a wash I created from probably a folk art craft paint, such as this one. This one's called Peppercorn. It's kind of a grayish color. I'm not even for sure why I'm going with this color, but I know that I don't want brown. And I don't necessarily want blue either. So, it is what it is.
Party!